Hey, first grade, go ahead and grab your math journal and a pencil. And if you have your 100th day book around, you can grab your 100 chart, or you can even use the 200 chart. That might be some helpful because we're going to see if you remember all the things.
Oh, this was the complicated one.
It is, yes. So
all right.
We're going to open up to page 201. 201. So find that in your journal. And yes, here we go. So we're going to count on by tens and ones. So we're going to pretend, you're not going to fill this in. You're going to pretend that it's filled incomplete. And you're going to write the numbers. What numbers would the shapes cover? So we're going to do a few together. So let's find where the star is. The first one is probably one that's easy. You can see what number is before and what number is after. So what number would the star be if you were to fill it in? If you need to look at your chart, great. We're going to try and do it without. That's the goal, but the chart is there for that time. But I'm going to give you some ideas. So 22, 23. So the first one we're doing together, 23. Let's go on to the plus sign. Find that on the 100 chart here. Where do you see it? And it's here. So now we don't have a number in front or behind, but in this row we do have 2 in front and 2 before and 2 after. So what would this one be? 35, 36, 37. All right, so those are the 2 easy ones. We're going to do the other ones. I'm going to do the first 2, and then you guys can work on from there. So let's find this shape. It is down here. So looking at it, you know what column it is. It's going to end in a 2. So I'm going to go ahead right away and put the 2 there because I know it's going to end in a 2. So make sure you leave space. But what's the number in front? How many groups of 10 are there? So you can go and say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you can do it that way. So if it's 50, what number is it? Or, all right, 52. Or you can say, okay, this is the row of 30. So this row is 40, this row is 50, 52. So many ways. Or if you can count all the way. Or you can use your 100 chart. Find 32. There it is. And we know it's 2 boxes below 32. So there it is. So lots of different ways to figure this out. Maybe you find a different way to do it than I've shown you. So work on that. All right, we're going to do the last one. I'm going to keep the ones in the middle for you to figure out. What do you think the last one is? It's on the very bottom of our 100 chart. We know this number is what number? So what is 2 less? You would move back 2 less. What number would that be?
That's a good way to do that.
So there's lots of different ways. Or you can say, oh, it's in the columns with, here's a 9, the 8. You know it's going to end in an 8. So find those ways that you know all those patterns on this 100 chart. Visualize the numbers. So what is our number? It's going to be 98. And you can even test it out. 98, 99, 100. Yep. Whew, I did it right. Good. So just check it to make sure after you've written it. So I'm going to leave the rest for you to do. Then you're going to go down here, and now you're going to draw these shapes on the correct box. So we're going to do 74 together. So I'm going to do this upside down kind of triangle, and it's going to be 74. Now I know it ends in a 4, so I'm right away going to find my 4s column, and I need to find where the 70s would be. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Let's see if it's again 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and I know it's the 4, so I'm going to draw my upside down triangle. And that's what you're going to do on this page.
Awesome.
So if you know your 100 chart and it comes quickly, it'll be good. If you have to go and count, it'll take a little longer, but you'll still get the answers just depending on how you do it. All right, let's turn the page to 202. And this one is just doing more concepts
Review.
and skills. Yep, subtraction, addition, just like we've done before. Doing some more adding, you're adding 10. So this is 2 plus 1 is 3. Now you're adding 10 more because adding 10 to 2 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So the same with those. Here you're going to write 2 addition facts. I'm like 9. I'm like, how much is that? 9 plus 6, and then you flip them. 6 plus 9. So you'll write that down there. And then working with money again, how many dimes, how many pennies, write the amount. And then the last 2 pages is using base 10 blocks. So you're going to compare both numbers, but to compare them, you're going to know what they are. So count how many rods and how many units. So this one is 10, 20, 30, and they did it for you, 34. So let's do this one, the same one in the same column. This is 10, 20, and how many units? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So circle the greater number. Is 34 greater or 29? And you can look by just knowing the numbers, or this one has 3 10s. This one only has 2. So you know that 34 is greater. All right, so you'll do that with that. And the second page is the same thing.
Oh, awesome.
Circle the greatest number. So that is your math today. Have fun with the 100 charts. If moms and dads want to test you and have you draw more shapes, go for it. Because knowing this, next page, knowing this.
Sorry, I was going to say something.
As I look down, see, I thought I turned enough. So this is kind of a fun, but it's a good challenge.
It's kind of a puzzle. I like puzzles.
So do I. So if you like puzzles, this will be good. So have fun with it. Let me know if you liked it. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.